Hello, and welcome back to the channel once again. If it is your first time here on the channel, my name is Gigo, and in today's video, we will be talking about Ifo. As we know, Ifo is our carpenter here on the channel, who has been doing an amazing job when it comes to decking. But as I said in my previous video, that he also does, this finishing as well. As you can see, he's fixing the door. He did it himself. He normally used to do kitchen cabinet, wardrobe, and all those kind of finishing in the house. But when the COVID hit, the market was down, so that's when he joined us in the construction field. But the market is coming up gradually because we put him on the channel and people are seeing what he's doing. So he got this deal, and look at the finishing. Look at the finish, amazing. So if you have someone who does this finishing, that you have to work with from your foundation to all the way to your finishing of the house, it saves you that stress. And that is what Gigo Production Group is all about. So if you have anything with wood, anything you want to do with wood, Ifo is the guy that you have to look at. Like I said, from your foundation all the way to your lintel, your decking, wardrobe, doors, windows, anything that has to do with wood. Pergolas as well, cladding. Ifo is the guy. So that is his number there on the screen. This is some of the finishing that he has done. He arranged everything himself, and look at how beautiful it came out. So that is Ifo for you. So if you are looking for a competent team that you can build with, all the way from foundation to finishing, Vigo Production Group, you should consider us. And you've seen what we've done on the channel in a short possible time. It's not that we give pressure on our clients, but it's how we manage and we do things. That's how we are able to start a project and make sure that we get it to the level where it's safe before we take a break and then we come back to do the finishing. Maybe you also have your team, and they are doing their own thing, but you are not sure of what they are doing, seeing what we are doing. You can always, reach out to us and we will go and have a look. And if we have to coach your team, or if we have to, you know, educate them one or two things, we will do it. Or if they are really doing it very wrong and it is intentionally, then yeah, then we will advise you. There are instances where we've gone to places that we've even teamed up with those workers there. It is not that they are very bad people, but sometimes they just don't know the right thing. So they only need someone engineer to educate them, and that's what we've been doing. We don't take people's job from them, but we educate.
It's undergoing the process of removal. So when you remove it, we have more board for the lintel. As this covers half, so meaning it can cover half of the lintel from the top, so that lintel work commence. Taking off all the bamboos. It's undergoing a process of removal. Big boss, how is it going? Is it hard? Is it hard? Ah, okay. That is concrete for you, so. The lantern job has started. So remove all the nails from the wood and bring it top here, which we are making use of it. So you measure and see where exactly you want to put it then, so that we shouldn't spoil everything. Some are dealing with the plates, some dealing with the board. So everything is just on course moving. We are taking one side first, and we move to the other side. So that is what we are doing for now. This is the beach side project. You can see the view. Very nice when standing here. The S-shaped lagoon. So it's taking shape little by little.
So this is one tip for you to prevent, people from stealing your plywoods and your board after decking. So after 21 days, when you are done with your decking, you can go for, you can take all the bamboos out, but just leave the wawa boards and then the plywoods, and the 2x2s. Just leave them until you need it for the next step, which is going to be after your block laying on top of the decking, which is the second floor. If you are going for your pillars, then you can come and take the ones that you need, the amount you need, and then for your lintel, if you're going for another decking, then you can immediately take everything out because you're going to use everything at once. So as you can see, this is a strategy we use to save the woods because immediately after 21 days, some carpenters will come and take everything down and then they will just put rubber on it. And by the time you realize they've stolen all the woods, or some of the workers themselves will come and be taking one by one, or people in the community who will come and take it and use it for firewood. At construction sites, at this stage, you haven't done your this thing yet. You haven't done your burglar proof yet. So anybody can just walk in and be taking the wood and be using it for firewood, be cutting it into pieces anyhow. So when they are done, they should only take the bamboos out and continue with the project until they need wood. That is when they have to come and be taking the ones which they need. Else they will just take everything down and people will come and steal it. And then when you get to the next stage, you have to go and buy wood again for your projects. No, that doesn't really make sense. So if you look all the way there, we've taken some of the woods there and then we take it upstairs for the next stage. So that's what they are doing here. You see, they didn't bring all the wood downstairs here, no. Just the one that we need, we bring it here and then we take the nails out. Sometimes you can even reuse the nails. If you take it out very nicely, some of the nails you can still use them. These are some of the things you can save money during your construction building. That's why you need a competent team, people that are smart to think about all of those things for you, just to prevent you from spending too much money. And then when I put my cost breakdown there, people are like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" These are some of the ways, you know. So we don't take all the wood out. Just use the ones you need. You bring them here. You use it. You make sure that you don't cut. Even sometimes we do go to measure before we take it out. So as you can see, this is just one whole wood. This is straight wood, big one, because we measure, and then we bring it there. We don't cut. And after here, the owner still owns the wood. You see how long the wood is. We didn't cut it. So after this, the owner still owns all this wood and can decide to sell it, or we still have to go for plastering. We will still need those woods for the plastering and a whole lot of things. You don't only need a builder, you need someone who can manage, a manager, who to be at your project to save you all of this money and this cost. So this is just a tip that I'm sharing. That's why most people they keep buying wood at every stage. they, if you have some crazy carpenters, they will just be cutting your wood anyhow. So that's why I said just get in touch with Info if you need a very good carpenter. Our team is also here to help if you want to start with your project. We are always here to advise. So, this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more updates and tips. I have more tips coming up. So, please do subscribe to the channel and please like the video. And I will see you in my next episode. Like do we?